Good morning, Year 3. So it's Monday, the 11th of January, and it's your topic day. So I'm going to talk you through creating your own farm. So I'm just going to share my screen with you. So your task today is to create your own farm. You may have already researched farms, which will be really useful for today's activity, because hopefully you will have an idea of what a farm is and what might be on a farm. You may also have started or have made your soup. So if you have, I hope it was delicious, and I'm looking forward to seeing some pictures, hopefully, of your soup later on Class Dojo. So creating your own farm. I've just put some images on the board of two farms that are fairly local to us. So we've got Cotswold Farm Park, and then we've also got Over Farm, which is in Gloucester. And it may be that you have visited one of those farms or another farm before. And if you have, then just draw on that knowledge today. Think about what you saw when you visited those farms, because some of those things you might want to put on your own farm when you create it later. I've also put a link onto the Class Dojo post of a short YouTube clip. It's only 3 minutes long, but you might want to pause this video now and just go and watch that clip. It's just some images of farms and what might be at a farm. So hopefully if you watch that video, you'll have an idea of, again, some of the things that you might want to put on your own farm today. Okay. So what is a farm? If you're creating a farm, then you need to know what it is. So just have a little think, maybe tell the person next to you, if you've got someone working with you at home, what do you think a farm is? So a farm is an area of land and its buildings that is used for growing crops and rearing animals. And there are different types of farms, and we're going to learn more about that over the next couple of weeks. So that's what a farm is. So now we're going to think about what we might see on a farm, and we've got some images on the board to help you. So you can see over here, we've got some sheep, because obviously you get some animals on some farms. So sheep is a common farm animal. You can see in this picture over here, you've got some crops. You can see there's lots of fields on a farm, and then you also have farm machinery, and we quite often think of a tractor when we think of a farm, don't we? Okay, so just have a little think. Again, if you've got someone in the room with you, then you can talk to them about different things that you might see on a farm. Okay, hopefully you've come up with some of these. So you may see on a farm, and your model farm may include today, some animals. So like I said before, sheep, maybe you might have mentioned cows or pigs. You will also have some crops. So think about what you might want to grow on your farm. You also would have some sheds or some buildings for those animals to live in and to take some shelter. You may have mentioned a tractor. You would have fields, a farmer. So if we've got a farm, we need some farmers. And then you may also have things like hay bales as well. And I'm sure you came up with lots more. So how are you going to create your farm today? So I've just popped some ideas onto this notebook for you, okay? There's no right or wrong answer. This is just about having fun. So you can create your farm in any way that you choose, okay? That's really important. I don't want you to think you've got to do it in a certain way, because you don't. You can be as creative as you want to, okay? So I've just popped a few ideas that I found on the internet that I really liked. So one way you might want to create your farm is by using Lego. I'm sure lots of you have Lego at home, or you enjoy Lego anyway, so it might be that you think that's something that you would like to do. Use your Lego to create a farm, and I've got a video that I'm going to show you in a minute which might help you a little bit more with that. It may be that you really like drawing. I know we've got some artists in Year 3, so perhaps you've got some colouring pencils at home, or some watercolours or paint that you want to use to actually draw or paint your own farm. So this is an example here of somebody who has drawn a farm, and you might want to do the same. You might want to make a small model of a farm. You could perhaps get a shoebox. Maybe you've got some animals at home. So I've got guinea pigs and rabbits. So I've got straw and hay at home. And you might have as well. And you might just want to get some of that and actually make your own kind of barn. And maybe you've got some toy figures, some toy animals that you could use as well. And then you might want to draw your farm building behind. So you could make a really nice, simple farm just using a shoebox. So that's an idea there. You might want to make a larger model farm. So over here you can see they've got a large bit of cardboard, it looks like, and they've sectioned out different parts of the farm. So you can see you've got crops here, you've got some animals, they've obviously used some paper and paint, lollipop sticks. So if you've got cereal boxes, pieces of cardboard at home, any recyclable material, you could gather it all together and use that to make your own model farm as well. And then I really liked this one. I thought it was quite simple, but really effective. So it says on here, Mrs. Ashley had a farm, but you could put your name. So if I was doing it, I would put Mrs. Barnes had a farm on a big bit of paper. And then I could draw what my farm looks like and then also make some of the different animals. So this is, they've just used paper plates here, but you can see they've made a cow and they've made a pig, and you could maybe name those animals. And I just thought that was quite simple, but really effective. So you could pick what animals you would have on your farm. So that's just another idea. Okay, so if you want to make your farm out of Lego, I have got a short video that may just help you. My daughter decided that she would help me out by making, it didn't take very long, it was quite quick, just making a little model farm that we could share with you, just to give you a little bit of inspiration on how you might get started if you did choose to use Lego. So I'm just going to stop sharing this screen. And then let's see if this video is going to work. Hopefully it will. Okay, here we are. Okay, so there's just a really simple farm made out of Lego, but hopefully that's just giving you a little idea of how you might make your farm. So I'm just going to go back to my original screen. So there's no right or wrong answer for this. It's just about having fun. So be as creative as you can, enjoy it, and I'm really looking forward to seeing your farms later on today. Have fun, bye.